losing the last 4 meetings with Manchester United. Liverpool have never lost 5 consecutive times to United, so is that another record for you to set straight?
Yeah, well, I was only part of one of these games, and when I remember this game, it's not. Yeah, we lost. That's right, but and maybe we didn't play our absolute best, but we played good enough to win this game. But at the end, it was one moment what decided the game. But sometimes it's football like this. So I don't think that's the only thing I have to know. We are too far away from Man United. It's not that maybe they won the last 4, but that means nothing. It would mean more if they are much better than we are, if they have much more quality than we have. But I think it's pretty close. I would say we are both in a good moment. Okay, United lost the last game, but a few weeks ago they. You all know it better than myself. A lot of pressure on Louis van Gaal and on Man United, and they handled it really well. And they came through. Everybody, yeah. If you listened to all the things you said, you wrote, and you could think they are really big problems. But 3 games later, close to Champions League. So a lot of teams dream of their problems, and. That's so now they are for sure they're more confident than a few weeks ago, and yeah, so we have to be ready. But we are in a good moment too. That's really good for us, and so looking forward to these games.
Given that you are in a good moment with the league form as well, which do you feel provides the best opportunity to qualify for the Champions League? Is it by winning the Europa League or by getting?
I don't think we should think about this. We should take what we can get. So yeah, it's in the Premier League. It's in the European League. It's difficult. So, but in Premier League it's difficult too, because you can win all your games with all the other teams. We don't play against all the teams ahead of us. So if they win all their games, you have no chance. So you can't come closer. So you have not in your own hands. And but in the European League, it's not enough only to go to next round. Waiting a lot of other quality clubs. So it's nothing. We don't have to dream about this. I think it's enough. Really, it's enough target to want to go to the next round without thinking about final, without thinking about winning the final. You know, if we go through, we have time enough to think about this. So in this moment, it's only about this game, first game at home against Man United, and I think really it's big enough. It's easy to be completely focused on this job. It's how I said after the draw, I'm really happy with this draw, but not because I think it's easy, only because I think it's absolutely exciting for everybody. I didn't know, of course, that it's the first time that Manchester United and Liverpool FC meet each other in the European Cup. But when somebody told me after the draw, so that's good too. So it's a great tournament, how I said, from the first day since I'm here, and now everybody knows. So you ask me a lot of times why I have the strongest lineup in different countries, and think about if we are not anymore in this competition, and this game Man United would play, I don't know, against another team nobody would be interested in. So now whole Liverpool is and all the Liverpool world is really excited about this game and about this chance that we have, and that's all we have to know, and that's all we have to use.
Matt Smith, BT.
Jurgen, this morning Louis van Gaal said Liverpool are not the enemy. So how do you feel about them?
I don't believe in enemies in football, to be honest, but I believe in real opponents, and I like this. It's no problem. I have absolutely no problem with Louis van Gaal, but the last thing I want that he win in a game like this. So that's pretty easy. That's what we all love at football. You can play against your best friends if they wear the wrong shirt. 95 minutes. You have to forget everything, all the good common experiences in your life. So that's pretty easy for me, and so it's really. Games like this, mother of all football games. It's that's what you really want when you are young, when you can play. It's you don't have to think about concentration. You are concentrated. It's absolutely easy then, and so yeah, it's a big challenge, but the best thing you can do in football.
Ian?
Jurgen, when you look at these two matches, in terms of your career, the games that you've had, it may not be a final, it may not be the European Cup, but as an occasion, how big is this?
What can I say? It's big. I don't have to compare games, and I don't remember, to be honest, to make again. If you are Bergen Dortmund and you play against Schalke, it's it's not easy or not possible to talk about anything else. So it's you know it's the only thing that counts in this moment, the only important thing. Everything can happen around in the world. They only talk about this game, and that's similar here. And so it's a really big game, and I hope it's not the biggest in my Liverpool career, but it's very important. And to go in the next round, we have to beat them. That's it.
Gentleman there.
Herr Klopp, Mario gerne aus Österreich. Spielt etwas Deutsch und Spanisch.
Sorry, it's going to need to be in English for this, if that's okay.
You know, Louis van Gaal, very good from the German league. What do you think about Louis van Gaal?
One of the most successful managers in the world. That's for sure. Yeah, right. We played a lot of times against each other when he was in charge at Bayern München. So first year when he was there, I think. Maybe we lost. Probably we lost, and then we learned to take the Bayern style in these years and to use it and played pretty well and had the longest run in winning games against Bayern Munich in the history of German football. So I think it was 5 games or something like this. I'm not too sure. Very successful, and I really I'm pleased for him that he could change the situation a little bit, because with this long career, with this successful career, it's not okay that at the end, maybe not you, but a few of your colleagues give him or the world the feeling he has absolutely no idea about football, because that's of course not true. They had proved it 20,000 times or more. But it was a difficult situation. They are maybe not completely through, and we want to make their problems bigger, clear. But at the end, I'm pleased for him that he changed a little bit, but it changed enough, I would say. So now we can win again. We don't have to be sorry with Man United.
Gentleman, Matt Critchley.
The atmosphere tomorrow night is likely to be very special, of course, the European game against Manchester United. How much do you think the crowd at Anfield under the lights can give you and your team tomorrow night? How much of a difference do you think they can make?
And hopefully everybody can show from the first second on that's really happy with this game, really excited with this game, that everybody needs to be in the best shape in these 2 legs. So the crowd is involved. So I believe in influence of the crowd. I try everything to show the crowd, to show the people that we do it for ourselves, of course, but not only. That we do it for them especially, and that we really enjoy the relationship with the crowd, and that it helps. There's no doubt about. There's absolutely no doubt about, and we can show that we can create a better atmosphere in the first leg than Man United in the second leg. So that's it, so it's very important, and it can be very decisive for sure. It's a big part of football. If it would not be a big part, we could play without supporters in the park. So, but it's a big part, and hopefully tomorrow we set an absolutely new level in the younger history of LFC. I'm sure it's not possible or not easy to jump over all things what LFC fans did in the past, but since I'm here, no problem, easy. Can do the best performance on the stand if they want. I'm open for this, so it would be cool.
Juliet? Okay. Oh, no, got me out.
You forced them to ask questions. Thank you.
Not quite. Any more from the floor? Anything from the national? Yeah, go on, Matt. You can. You can have Juliet's question.
And nobody have to, eh? No, it's okay.
As well, obviously the Europa League is a wonderful competition, but to a lot of people, this feels like it's a Champions League tie between two great sides, Manchester United and Liverpool. Does it have to feel for you?
Yeah.
Does it almost belong at Champions League level as a talent?
Yeah, of course, that's it. It's what's Champions League level. I saw in the Champions League a lot of really rubbish games, to be honest. So that's how it is. Sometimes football is like this. So it's not about the tournament; it's about the teams that are involved. And I know Liverpool FC and Man United, both clubs, want to be part of the Champions League always until the last day. But that's what I always said. The European League is a very, very exciting tournament. Of course, it's a long way to go, a really long way to go. But now we can see the finish. We can see the line, and so now there are only top quality teams in this tournament. So yeah, you have to go through, and of course this round, the next round, especially I can imagine. I don't know one game where I don't think it's really exciting in the European League now in this leg, and so that means from now on, it's something like a little or small Champions League. It's like this. That's always the last 8, the last 4, and then the final. So it's always a big game. If you want, it's a big game. If you're not interested in, then you don't love football. That's easy. But for me, I like this, and it's not important to say, in this moment we are not in the Champions League. We cannot change this in this moment. We only can do our best to change the situation in the future. But in this moment, it's the biggest game I can imagine.
Thanks, Matt. James, who would like to ask a question?
Jurgen, how important is it you get a lead to take to Old Trafford for the second leg?
That depends to the second game. So if we win if we play draw at home and win at Old Trafford, so it's not too important. We will see. I think that the advantage with home and away game in this special battle is not too big. So you have to make your job in the first leg. You have to make your job in the second leg. That's really interesting in this tournament, that you don't have nearly with no result. You can be sure that you are through in the before you've played the second game. And we have to really defend discipline. We have to be creative. That's for sure. We have to create chances. That's for sure. If we can score goals, we have to do it. And at the end, we have to get a result, which gives us all possibilities for the rematch. And I don't care too much about where the game is. That we have the first at home, that we have the second there. I think it 2 open games, and when the game is open, you can win it. That's all I have to know.
Melissa, go.
Jurgen, ahead of after your first defeat, which was against Crystal Palace, you said defeats are not important if the team learns from them. The last 2 results against Manchester City and then at Selhurst Park show that the team have learned, and you asked them to strike back. They've done that. Hat-trick against United?
Yeah. If I can, with the words I say now, make it more probable than or likely, then I would do it. But we know what we have to do, and it's like it is. You saw it against Crystal Palace. So of course the first hour was not perfect, and but the reaction in the last half hour, it was really worth watching it, because after the game I heard it was the first time in 140 something years that Liverpool FC won a game with 1 man down and 1-0 behind. So you see, it's not really often. And after the game, you still think about the first hour and think, but you have to change this, you have to change this. At the end, football is like it is. We will make mistakes. We made mistakes a lot in this game too, but we reacted well, and that's how football works. You cannot play this game without making mistakes. It's all about your reaction always in the game. You miss a chance, you have to carry on. You concede a goal, you have to carry on. That's always, and results like this helps really. So because then you start believing in it, and that's the most. I can say everything. It's easy. I don't have to play. But the players have really to feel it. And I saw in this game the reaction with 1 man down. In the last 30 minutes, everybody spoke at the end only about the penalty, and I hope everybody meanwhile knows it was a penalty. Not important what anybody said about this. Contact in the box is a penalty, so that's how it is. and on both sides, by the way, not only on Liverpool side. And but we played really good in this. That was more important. So I would have taken the point and said, okay, reaction was really great. Well, then we took all three. That's the best thing you can do because of this penalty. But we shot to the post. We had a lot of chances. This reaction was really good and really important. And of course, we have to react. But we have more to react on the things that happen in the game. And the first game against United, or the last game against United, is a little bit too long ago that I can use it. But in our situation, in this moment, in the season, we have to take what we can get. Everything. So I always said it's not the best position in the league, but it's okay, and it's a perfect position in the European League because open game, no guaranteed result. You can fight for it, so do it.
Okay, last few questions. Sorry, I'm going to come to Paul first. Paul, so we're going to Paul from the Times.
Jurgen, you talked about the importance of the match. Is this one of the reasons why you were so attracted to this job, that you could be part of nights like tonight?
Yeah. That's why I love football, because of course we all loved it when we were young and played it, of course. But in each region in the world, you have games like this. Maybe not with these big names, but it's big enough. And being part of it, I still cannot have enough of this. So that's how it is. Most time of my life, I could not imagine that I will be part of this. And then now, sitting on a bench for Liverpool FC, playing against Man United, it's still one of the best things I can imagine.
Okay, last couple of questions, Paul.
Do you think United will see it different when it comes tomorrow? Because in January you didn't have a really team here, you didn't have Sturridge. So do you think this is...
Yeah, we're in a completely different situation. That's for sure, but I don't know who will be ready for tomorrow in this moment. We have now the training afterwards, but we are in another situation. So clear. We have more players available. Hopefully it stays like this, and so we can make change when we want to make change. We don't have to make change always when we don't want to make changes. That's how it is, and to use this is our job. We have to use this situation in the moment, because nobody knows how it is next week. But in this moment we have to use it. So it's a better moment. It's the best moment for us to play very important games. But we have to show this on the pitch, not here.